Ministries provided job ministries here in Miamisburg is used to feeding
those in need can get a week's worth of groceries and a hot meal.
It's all free thanks to two guys who run a mobile food pantry.
We weren't interacting quite the way we wanted to initially when we started off. How do you serve a lot of people food to make sure they get their bellies fed, but also make sure that they understand that this organization is about community?
In the beginning, we saw 4 families a week. So it was easy for Jason and I to go in and see these families and become part of their families and be friends with them. Well, now we have sometimes 200 plus families a week that we're serving, along with 50 or 60 volunteers a week. So while I thought I was just going to be teaching people to give out food, I've had to teach volunteers how to love the families we serve and how to come alongside them and be their friends.
I could have never imagined the amount of people, the faces and words and time that was given and money that's been given that has allowed us to take a passion for people and a passion for people getting food and turning into millions of pounds of food.
I thought it was just going to be us serving 4 or 5 or 6 families that we serve every week and not me teaching other people how to love the families we serve.
The amount of people we've met on all sides of it has just been, it's been mind-blowing to me, sincerely. Like,
we have certain people that not only get food in each location, but certain people that come and volunteer in each location. And every time those people show up, it's kind of like a mini reunion. Like, hey, how's your last month been? What have you been doing? How's your kids? How's your family? But for me, something I never saw happening was how much volunteers would turn into family.
you know, if a volunteer came out, it wasn't like, hey, we're just serving somebody food who needs it. It's saying, this is your neighbor, right? This is your city. And this is John, right? And John, this is Sally. And guess what? We're pretty much the same people.
Like, honestly, I met my wife as a volunteer. Like, we have regular volunteers who come out every month or sometimes even every week for years now.
At the end of the day, we are in this community together, and that was always important to us. It was important that we reminded people to be people and not get stuck in the stereotypes of whatever culture community you live in.
But I never had any idea how much volunteers would become family. And so I think that keeps us here just as much as the people we serve as the people who come and serve alongside us.
We're sharing this time together. It isn't about me helping you, it's not about you getting help from us, but it's saying in this moment we're doing life together. And I think that's always been a core for us, which is where I love people and feed people always made sense. It was some level of, Jason being like, feeding people's important, and I'm going, hey, loving people's important. And us just continuing to merge and believe in one another and be grateful for the blessings that continue to fall in our lap.
Every time we've pivoted and every time we've changed, it's just been circumstances where we have no idea what we're doing. We just want to go love people in this place. And it hasn't always been easy or pretty, but in the end, it's always been good.
This wasn't meant to be kumbaya. This was meant to be, let's be alive and give whatever we have to it. The people are what make it special, right? And I think that exists in every other city. But for me, like, it is a special place because I've been able to play a small part in the story of Dayton, Ohio.